Hello again, Card Community. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt collectible of the day is just a single card, so to speak. It is the 19, so the 19, the 2004 Fleer Ticket Studs card from Fleer Authentic. Clearly, 2004 Fleer Authentic was one of the many offshoot brands that Fleer was doing, like everybody, like Topps is doing, like who knows how many offshoot brands this year. But Fleer was doing Authentic back then, and this was a random insert series. There were 15 cards, because if you look back here, Mr. Schmidt was number 11 of 15 that year, Ticket Studs. It's a fold-up card, obviously made to look like a ticket. It's kind of a cool concept. I'm not even sure who the other people are. I looked it up the set because I did log this on the trading card database when I first got this card. So I probably did see the list, but I don't know off the top of my head who's on the list right now, who are the other 15 members of this 15 set. But I've got no idea why they chose that random seat, section, row, and seat. But hey, there it is. And it's really doesn't have any information on it. Little bio, a little quick bio, and that's about it. But I just thought it was kind of a cool concept for a card. And in case you haven't seen one of these yet, here you go. They exist. So my random baseball collectible of the day is I want to highlight a very famous set. A very worthless set, but a very famous set. You can see right here I have what's called the Kmart 1982 MVP set. The Kmart box set. The first modern day boxed set. Okay? Kmart was the first, I believe, to put out a set of cards in a small little box all of its own. There were lots of sets that came in separate packs, and you could put them together. There were lots of sets that were subsets or inserts within those that you could put together, but you had to buy packs and put them together. They weren't doing factory sets yet. They weren't doing traded sets yet that came in boxes. They weren't doing any kind of set that came in its own little separate box. You'd have to buy a product where, you're like your Hostess or your Kellogg's. All those sets came in the product or with the product. All the main manufacturers were still putting them in packs with gum or stickers or puzzle pieces at the time. Kmart, with Topps' help, put out this set in its own little box for, I believe, the 20th anniversary of Kmart. It says here it's 62 to 82. That's likely Kmart's 20th anniversary. So they did a 20th anniversary of MVP players. What you have in here, this is 44 cards. And what it highlights is the MVPs of the past 20 years. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it had the National League and American League MVPs for every year from 62, Mickey Mantle and Maury Wills, through 81, because this came out in 82, so obviously the 82 season was still going. You had Raleigh Fingers and Mike Schmidt were the MVPs that year. So they got everyone on its own little card. And it was the first time, and the last couple cards are just highlights of things that had happened back in the day. The reason I think this is such an iconic set, again, this set has no value. I want to remind people about that out there. They made billions, with a B, billions of this set. These sets can be found everywhere. And you can still find people who have cases, unopened cases of this set. I mean, that's how many they made. And if you pay more than $1 for this set, I think you're nuts, because you need to be able to find them at yard sales, flea markets. Your LCS probably has a couple lying around. There's so many of them. And like I said, this was the first box set. And why it's so iconic is it ushered in that wave of box sets in the mid 80s. Fleer especially took off with the 40 card box set. Topps scaled it back. Most of Topps going forward were 33, although they did do some 44 card sets again. And the great thing about these is it always had the stars of the day usually, or stars of some aspect. And you could get for $1 or $5, usually they sold for like $4.99 or $5.99. You could get a set of the all-time greats. And as a person who wants to get, we all want Mickey Mantle or Ty Cobb or Babe Ruth, we're not going to get them. Not real cards. We got to go for the reprints or whatnot. And these little box sets were a great way to get a giant list of the game's greats, game's elites. So I just think this was, and this was the first. This was the first box set in the modern era, that kind of concept. I think it's an iconic set. It doesn't cost you anything, but everybody ought to have one of these in their collection somewhere. So be on the lookout, see what you can find. All right, today's trivia question. Kind of an interesting question. I want to see if people, how many of you know are baseball card experts? Let's see if you can tell this one. The Honus Wagner card, without a doubt, is one of the most iconic cards. That, along with the 52 Mantle, probably the two most iconic cards in the baseball card hobby. The Mantle is rumored to be a limited card because it's said that Honus didn't like the fact that his image was associated with tobacco. Okay, that's one of the rumors. Another one that was just he wanted more money. He didn't feel he was compensated properly for the use of his image. So whatever it is, they made a limited number of those. And I think at the current time, there's somewhere between 50 and 75 known copies on the planet. And I don't need to tell you what they go for, but they go for a lot. So the concept that he didn't want his image associated with tobacco is interesting, given the fact that later there is a card that a manufacturer produced that shows him sticking a plug of tobacco in his mouth. So on the front of the card, that's the image. It's him in his later years as a coach sticking a plug of chewing tobacco or I don't know, some kind of tobacco in his mouth. I want you to tell me, what was the manufacturer who made the card and in what year? So, if it was a 1989 Topps card, it wasn't. Tell me 1989 Topps. If it was a 1982 Fleer, say 1982 Fleer, it wasn't. But that's what I need you to tell me. So, what year and manufacturer of the card showed him plugging tobacco? Your prize will be an autographed card. If you remember my story from last week, I was in a break with Rippin' for Rookies, and he was breaking a Stadium Club pack or box, and in there were two of the exact same autographed card. I happened to have picked the Dodgers, and Mitch White was the hit. And here is the second of the two autos. So that will be your prize. I'm just going to sneeze. Caught myself. Okay. If you can answer that Honus Wagner tobacco question, be the first one to email me with the correct answer. I'll repeat the answer and provide my email in the description below. Be the first one in, and I will send you that autographed card. All right, now, today I want to highlight another break. I've done BMACs breaks a couple times. They're one of the various breakers I buy into. I've got a couple I go into now. Clearly, Rippin' for Rookies was one of them, and obviously Kevin's Budget Card Breaks, my big time go-to guy. But this was from BMACs Breaks, and I've done a couple of theirs, and I got a stack of stuff I want to show you. Just going to show you the good stuff, not going to show you the common cards, the base cards. So the first thing I got from a Stadium Club rip was this master photo of Christian Yelich. Goes along with a couple other master photo cards I have now from other breaks. Got a Hank Aaron. These are the retro Stadium Club designs. These are cards that you can actually get these cards as random inserts, but this is the master photo variation. So Christian Yelich, I have a Hank Aaron. I got this great Bobby Dalbec, but I also have this card itself from one of the breaks. And then I have a Juan Soto. I want to remind everybody the reason I'm showing all these old ones too is because all of what you see here is up for trade, sale, whatever. I'm trying to. I use these cards as trade bait for things I really want. That's what I do. So anything you see here, if you want it, let me know, and we'll work out a way to get it to you. Okay? So we'll leave it up the back. So here's what I got. There's a Gypsy Queen break. I got a green parallel, Jose Abreu. Got here A. Young. I'm not sure who A. Andy Young from the Diamondbacks. Got Bryce Harper, McCutcheon, Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson, who just hit that fantastic walk-off home run for the White Sox out at the Field of Dreams game. That's pretty impressive. Daryl Keuchel. Daryl, right? Yeah. And, Dallas Keuchel, excuse me. Another Jose Abreu. This is the regular one. S. Stever. J. Stever. It's going to be Jonathan Stever. Then some stadium clubs. Here's a Frank Thomas. I don't think these are like parallels or short prints. I think these are just in the set. Some of these. I got a Garrett Crochet rookie card. Harper red version, virtual reality. This is a red parallel. Got some Diamond Kings. I got a Luis Gonzalez rookie card, Garrett Crochet rookie card. Then going back, he had a couple. I don't know why I kept these in here, just because they were at the base of this year. Some opening day from a couple years ago. Not sure what this is. I guess this is a subset in one of the packs. Some more Stadium Club. Devin Williams. Another nice Robin Yount. Check out that. You don't remember Robin Yount was, excuse me, Robin Yount was young once and very graceful. Look at him jumping over that player, sliding in. Because he was shortstop for a while. He got an MVP as a shortstop. There's the black parallel Aaron Nola. And then I got this rookie threads napkin patch kind of card from Absolute. This is Sherton Apostle from Texas. Sherton Apostle from Texas. A little napkin patch in there, his for a rookie card for him. First part of what I got. Remember, these are just the good stuff, and anything you see you're interested in, let me know. Got a couple more interesting things. Nick Madrigal, Bowman Chrome rookie card, the Rookie of the Year favorites. Got a couple finest ones. Ketel Marte, Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw, Gleyber Torres, Luis Garcia rookie card. Ke'Bryan Hayes, I got two of them. Two Topps Finest Ke'Bryan Hayes rookie cards. Anybody want them? Let me know. This one was serial numbered. This is Francisco Lindor. It's like a refractor style. Doesn't say refractor on the back, but it's numbered out of 250, I believe. Or out of 300, there you go. 213 out of 300. Francisco Lindor. Some Bowman from last year. Or these might be this year's Bowman. The camo versions. Brett Beatty, Alex Thomas. Got another numbered card. A Bowman Pink Mojo Refractor of Tyler Soderstrom. And this one is out of 199, 153 out of 199. And they got one of these green emerald cards of Mickey Moniak. This one's numbered out of 499. JT Realmuto, green absolute. Sometimes I swear that the greens aren't a parallel version. They're just as common as the regular, because I get so many greens when I open up absolute. It's insane. Sam Huff and Alec Bohm rookies. I might, hold on. If I don't have the Alec Bohm, I'm keeping this guy. Then you got Harper and Nola. This is the black parallel from this year. I got a Bryce Harper purple. This one's numbered out of, oh gosh, I can't see. There you go, 250, 200 out of 250. Kind of cool to see the exact 200 on that one. Then we got some Bowman top prospects, Corbin Carroll. Then a Select Nick Ahmad. Check this one out. A Select refractor, one of those parallel Mojo refractors. I'm not sure what one's called. But Tim Anderson. And then a Michael Kopech rookie from 19. So those are the cool things. Now the super cool ones that I got. I have to show that. I was talking about Ke'Bryan Hayes a second ago. Check out these two I got as my break. First of all, I got this year's Rainbow Foil. All right, this is not a numbered card or nothing. It's just the Rainbow Foil. But I also got the Silver Pack insert, the Mojo Chrome Refractor of his 85 or 86 card. Those aren't numbered, but they're more limited, obviously, and it is his Mojo Refractor rookie. So there's a lot of Ke'Bryan Hayes love going out in these packs. So if there's anybody who loves Ke'Bryan Hayes, let me know. And lastly, they were doing an auction at one time too, and I went in big to get this one. Not big, but I jumped the shark on this one, and it was bidding up in dollar increments, and I said, the heck with that, boom. Got my Alec Baum rookie card. This is from, what is it, Topps Tribute or Topps Museum? Yeah, Topps Tribute. Alec Baum autograph. On card, too. It's not a sticker. Take a look at that. No sticker there. And it's numbered 152 out of 199. So when this came up, I had to snag it real quick. I don't know if Alec Baum's going to make it. Maybe this was a waste of the money, but I just wanted to have it. Part of my growing Baum collection, you know. So that was my highlights of my break from BMACs breaks that I just did recently. Again, all these cards are up for trade. Well, most of these cards. I'm not giving you the bomb. Most of these cards are up for trade, purchase. You know, let's talk. Send me an email about that, as well as for the trivia question. All right, guys? All right, so hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and all that jazz. Again, thanks for stopping by. Take care.